love. It's the one and only Guy Johnny, also known as Culture Johnny, and this is 5D Transformations. And a big video I want to do for you all is really just involving your vibration and not allowing it to be compromised by the people around you. I realized that it's so easy to leave room for non-action to take place. Like you know, somebody be 20 years old and they're like, I want to do this, and I got all these goals and all these dreams. Then they'll be 25, and you'll be like, man, what happened to them goals and dreams that you had? And it's like, nothing. Like, they're in the same place. And you're like, okay, well now, man, by 30, I gotta do this. Like, I'm gonna have this and that. Like, I gotta do it by then. 5 years go by so fast. You know, these years, you think you have time, but you're taking the same actions every day. So that time goes by and you're in the same place at 30. Then the same thing happens. Okay, bro, I gotta do it now by 35. Like, same thing happens. Now you're 35. You're in the same place you was at 20 damn near. You know what I mean? Now you're like, all right, by 40, bro, like, I have to do it. Next thing you know, you're taking the same action. You're 40 now. Everyone around you done got to this level, done got to this place. And you're like, damn, I was supposed to, in my mind, I thought like by 30, I was gonna be a millionaire. And now you're at 40 and you know what I mean? You barely got any money to scrape, to put together to even do the basic things. And now your expectations are like down here, right? So it's so important that there has to be a shift somewhere. Like, there had to be a point between 20 to 40, you know, where you picked a year and you said, okay, this year, I'm gonna do something different than I ever did before this year. And then when you make that decision to do that year, that's when things begin to shift, right? Like myself, I got a YouTube channel. Just one of the things I have, right? I do different things. I do business, I do coaching, I do music and things like that. And, you know, I do these different things, but I wasn't doing them when I was 20. You know, when I was 20, I was doing something completely different. I was making music and things like that. And I still make music, but I do it differently now, you see? So at a point, I had to like really lock down and be like, yo, if I'm gonna do YouTube videos, I'm doing them like this. First, I had to make a decision to even make YouTube videos. And then I had to shift and actually record myself and actually create a page and put videos out, right? Then I had to say, okay, I'm doing videos. Now I need to do videos at a higher frequency, for example. And then if I don't change and actually start doing videos at a higher frequency, then I'm not gonna get my information out, and I'm gonna be in the same place I was at last year with my YouTube. I just use that as an example because y'all listen to me on YouTube. But like, that's everything. Like with coaching, music, like at a certain point, you gotta say, okay, this is where I'm at right now, and I wanna get to a higher level, right? Otherwise, I'm gonna be in the same place. So in that moment, you gotta take different actions. I gotta say, okay, there's something I'm not doing right now, and I need to now add that on and start to do it. Same thing with working out. Like working out right now, I work out a lot for periods of time, then I'll go through periods of time where I take a break. So right now I'm in a period where I took a break. And so now I'm like, bro, I need to get back into working out. So the only way I'm about to really work out is by like taking the action and go to the gym. And if it starts off like, you don't just do it immediately, you think about it and you think about it. And that's okay, because that's the rhythm is changing. At least you're thinking about it. You might feel guilty because you didn't work out. That's good, because at least you know, like, okay, something is beginning to take me to where I will. Then finally on that day, you say, screw it, man, I'm gonna go, you know, to the gym. And when you go, you do that first workout, and then that workout's tough, it sucks. And then you go one more day. Then by the third, fourth, fifth day, you like, it becomes a routine, and boom, now a shift started to happen in your life. You know what I mean? Because you finally took a different action. But it begins in the mind. Like mentally, you gotta have a desire to want to take a different action. Then you have to hold yourself to that and feel like a little bit of guilt that you're not doing it. Then you finally gotta like feel so much, like finally you gotta be like, look, I'm fed up not doing it. You have to be tired of your tiredness. You have to be sick of the sickness. And you have to be like, bro, let me just go. And that's when your life changes. You know, when I made music, I had taken a break at one point in time because I was in a music group. And then I was trying to adapt. I never made music on my own like that. I never dropped my own project. So like, it was a period of time where it was really hard for me to really get into the studio. It was like a veil, like like a ball of energy was blocking me from it. Like I wanted to do it, but it was just like this force, like Then finally, I remember, man, I finally got in the stew. And sometimes it'll happen by accident. Like somebody be like, man, just come with me to the stew. You be like, all right, let me go. Then you in there and you're like, oh, I like this. Then you'll record and you're like, oh, okay. And then you go back to that same stew. And then after a couple times, you're like, all right. And the frequency pick, you're like, I'm in the stew now. You know? And it's like, damn, at one point, being in the studio was a dream. It was like this hard thing to do. But now it's like easy work. Like now I'm in the studio all the time. Now, guess what? You just transformed into a new person. So now, 2-3 years from now, you're going to see a different reality because you took different steps. So we all have those things that are holding us back. And I realized, I brought up vibration in the beginning. And I brought it up because your vibration is going to be big about the people around you. Like, people of lower vibration are going to keep you where you already are, and they're going to bring you down. Or, people of lower vibration are going to bring you down. You know what I mean? They'll have you doing lower level things than you want to do. People of the same vibration are going to keep you doing the same stuff you're doing now. That could be good and that could be bad. So you got to observe that. The things that you like that you're doing now, and the people vibrating you with that, you keep doing that. The people who are vibrating at the same level when it comes to things that you don't like that you do. Like you might be around people that smoke all the time and that's the vibration you used to, but you don't want to smoke no more. It's not going to help you to keep being around them people smoke because they're going to keep you smoking, right? And then you got the people that bring up your vibration. So you got people who like, I try to put my people on opportunities. Like I have a friend who I put on to an opportunity to learn a business trade. I got another friend who I put on to some stuff to help him out with music. I got another friend that I'm bringing them up and helping them understand business, a particular business field better. So it's like, and I got some people too. Well, to be honest, what you'll find is when you're a high vibrational person and you bring so many people up, you don't get that same in return. I notice a lot of people who are empathic and things like that. And a lot of people who got a lot of vibration and knowledge, like you find yourself leading everybody up, but it's like, damn, who's bringing me up? And you go through this period where you're like, damn, like you look around and you're like, damn, I'm bringing so many people up with me. And then there's people who I'm not bringing up, but I'm just vibrating with them. And it's like, man, who's going to lift me up? How am I going to get to the next place I want to get to? And I realized when it comes to that, that's a big thing you want to think about, because now you want to begin to vibrate with the people that are going to bring you up in life, that are going to take you to the place you want to get to. You want to talk to the people that have wisdom and knowledge. I mean, shout out to YouTube and these different channels, because that's what helped me out at periods of time. When I was in an environment where there weren't a lot of people bringing me up vibrationally, of course, friends are there to talk about things and bring up your spirit, just talking about regular stuff. But I'm talking about like trying to level up or change a pattern and get to a new higher place in life that you want to get to achieve new things. I had to listen to people online because that was the only place I was getting information that was bringing me upward. In my immediate environment, everybody was kind of vibrating on the same energy. And that's why everybody was staying in the same space. So think about that, and I want you to really take that and realize like, man, like, where's my energy going and who's really bringing me up? Because what I'll tell you is if people aren't bringing you up and you find yourself constantly bringing people up, but you're not getting that in return, and they're not honoring that, and they're not working hard to like do things to help you get up to a certain level, and they're not trying to meet you halfway, but they're just kind of more so taking it. And a lot of the time they view you still as the same regular dude, not realizing that like, or the same regular woman, not realizing that like, man, you bring so much divine, spiritual, beautiful, positive energy to them, and that you help uplift them so much. And so, you got to think about that and realize like, man, who are the people in my life that I'm giving more than I'm getting back from? And that's going to be very important to understand who you need to spend less time with and who you need to give less attention to. And think about the people that are bringing you up. That's who you need to put more attention into. Think about the stuff, even if it's not people, the videos, the teachers, the coaches that are bringing you up. That's who you need to spend more time studying and investing in, those type of people. Because those are the people that are going to help you change those patterns to get to where you want to get, so that you're not in the same position in the next 5 years. And everybody else, the friends that you knew from back in the day, the family that you've always had, they see you as the same kid that they knew when they met you. They don't see the person that's trying to become a real estate mogul, the person that's trying to be a successful business owner, the person that's trying to be successful at their career. They don't see you as the person that succeeded. They don't see you as the person that made it. They see you as the person that was, riding with them to work or was down on their money, and y'all both was broke together. They see that person. And there's no way they can help you get to that next level if they see you as the person that you're trying to leave behind. Every time you move forward, when you get around them, they're going to try to bring you back to that person that you're trying to get away from, look, I've been there, done that, had the t-shirt. Like, I know what that person is. I'm trying to tap into the next level of myself. And so be very aware of that. Very much spend time with the people that bring you up and that help you get more done. You want to be around people where when you look around, you're like, oh man, like since I've been rocking out with this person, I got all of these videos, I got all of this stuff going on and all of this going on. Like, damn, shit's going up. Those are the people you want to be with. And you'll know who those people are because when you're around them, like you see yourself, they push you to just be better. They inspire you to be better. And those are the people you want to be around. So that's very important. I just want to put that out there. And just even as I talk about narcissists and things like that, that's huge with narcissists. Like if you find yourself in relationships with people or friendships with people where when you leave, you're arguing, you're feeling low vibration, you're feeling down, you're feeling confused, you're feeling less powerful, you gotta question that because they might give you a lot of good emotions, but if it's blended with the good times or blended with those times, is that what you really want to spend your time doing? Or do you want to be around the people where every time I'm around this dude, like I'm leveling up. Every time I talk to them, like they put me on to some information. Every time that I work on a project with them, we get it done and it builds and it grows. You want to be around people where when y'all touch things, it turns to gold. So that's very important, man. That's my message for you all today. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to like and subscribe. I got a lot of videos on the way. And we trying to get this channel growing, man, because it's going to allow me to do so much more for you all when it comes to this channel, as well as my website that's being developed right now. If you want to have any questions, you can reach out to your5etransformations@gmail.com. And with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all, and we'll talk soon. Peace.